Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather a week ahead, and it looks like the dry weather is going to continue for a few more days. Here's a look at the weather pattern. You can see another disturbance moving into the northern sections of the country. We have seen some higher clouds begin to stream into the Arklatex this afternoon. The rest of these clouds will move across the area very quickly tonight. You can see another disturbance, which is over the desert southwest. This is what's eventually going to move to the north of the Arklatex and give us a possibility for some rain by the middle part of next week. Meantime, for the weekend, looking very warm, if not hot and dry, as the warming trend will continue. Checking in with Robbins Toyota Futurecast, you can see those higher clouds streaming across the area tonight. Tomorrow we'll see lots of sunshine with temperatures that will continue to warm up, probably pretty close to 90 in spots tomorrow. Tomorrow night looking mostly clear, and then Sunday we will close out the weekend with the continuation of the sunshine and again even warmer temperatures to close the weekend. Now, as far as what happens in the next week, here's a look at the weather pattern. You can see this first disturbance to our north, moving on off towards the north and east. Here comes the next disturbance by Sunday, starting to move towards the west. Key player in this is going to be this ridge, and you can see what's going to be taking shape here is that we will see the ridge build to the north and east, and this disturbance here, this is what's going to give us the rain right in here, and still some down in the models as to not total agreement on how much rain. Some showing an inch plus, some showing less than a quarter of an inch, and I'll show you those here in a second. And we'll see this clear, and then heading into next week, you can see what's going to be taking shape here. Upper level ridging off to our north and east. Still some rain to our west, but we will have an upper level weakness kind of sitting over us, and that could result in a little bit of a cool down late next week into the following weekend. Meantime, as far as rainfall potential, as I mentioned, not a whole lot of agreement in the models, about evenly split. Some relatively dry, showing amounts, quarter of an inch or less. Others a little bit wetter with amounts, especially in northern sections of the area, a better chance of maybe seeing totals closer to an inch. But the rest of the region, I would say, a good half an inch might be the top of the extreme that we see the way things are looking right now. It really depends on that ridge that I mentioned earlier. So your forecast looks like this for tonight. We will stay clear. Temperatures will be cool once again, as lows will fall into the mid to upper 50s across the area tonight. Once again, more than 5 degrees below normal. Tomorrow, big warm up with all the sunshine returning, as we'll see highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s across the area. I do think 90 a good bet for tomorrow in Shreveport, 88 in Texarkana, 87 degrees for the high temperature in Shreveport. And looking ahead, we will see the continuation of this warming trend Sunday into the first part of next week, ahead of the clouds and the rain, as the 10-day forecast shows temperatures at night also will be warming, as we'll see lows return to the upper 60s by Tuesday with more clouds. Slight chance of rain Tuesday. We'll see a better chance Wednesday and Thursday, and then we should dry out starting Friday. When we see the rain around, highs will mainly be in the middle 80s. We should kind of stay in the mid to upper 80s to close out the 10-day period. Overnight lows will kind of settle into the mid to upper 60s over most of this period. So all in all, looks like a dry weekend. Next weekend also looking dry, and sandwiched in the middle, we have a decent shot for some showers and thunderstorms as we look ahead to the middle of next week.